Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Samily and we are meeting again for another speed build video. So today we are building a crescent moon island, and I hope it can be kind of a tutorial for you, especially if you are as clumsy as me. Then yeah, it's a good start. So to start off, you should dig up some holes to have your moon shape. And it's gonna be kind of 8 squares width and 11 square high, and this is a good approximation of the space you would need. Then you should add at least 3 rows of water, 4 if you want a bridge, but we'll get into that later. So lesson 1 is to put your holes and dig the shape of your island, because then the waterscaping is gonna be so much easier. Like, you will not have to think about where to dig, because it's kind of just follow the shape and then the holes, and then you just fill out whatever you need to add. So yeah, this digging holes first step was really lifesaver, I would say. And you're not obliged to dig. You can use design patterns or just by head. If you're super good, but then you're not clumsy, you're not interested in my video. And here, I don't know if you remember from my entrance video, but I didn't know what to do with that part of my river, and I was a bit scared that it would cut my island in a really weird space. And I figured out that I still didn't know what to do with it, so I wanted to place this moon, because this would help. So the way I started out anyway, my river and my water was already weirdly placed. So with this moon island, and I'm gonna place bridges, with this it will help actually to end this water and to find a way to navigate within my island. So I was very pleased with that idea. It's also super cute. I used to have a moon lake on my island before I erased everything, but the other way around is even more fun. So yeah, that was cool to build. I kept on digging on the wrong spots. So this is step number 2, is you outline your holes with some water, and because we are clumsy, you dig multiple times on the wrong spot, not right spot, wrong spot. Also, don't be stupid like me. Before doing that, I erased 1 square by missing my waterscaping and digging in the wrong spot. But if you don't do that, you cannot access your moon shape. So yeah, be smart. Before layering everything, just remove at least 1 of the holes, so you can go back and erase all of them. Otherwise, you need, I guess, to save your game, and then if you I think if you save, and I don't think you need to go to the next day, but if you save, at least your holes will disappear, which saves a bit of time if you did the same mistakes as I did. I did not do it because I'm such a pro. No, because of just my clumsiness saving my life for once. But yeah, so leave an entry point on your moon island, or work with design patterns to design your shape. Then step number 3 is you just add as much water as you want on the outside of your moon island. For me, I did not complete completely the left part. Yeah, this is because I did not know yet what I want to go and how far I want to go with the water. And then here you can see that I realized this is time to remove the holes, otherwise I'm gonna be really stuck. So I'm removing everything so I can access from anywhere with the jumping pole, I think is the name. And I'm removing all the holes. And then I was hesitating on finishing up waterscaping or my crescent moon, because right now it's a bit squarey. But in the end, I went for the waterscaping just to enlarge it a bit. Also to make sure that I was not gonna make mistakes and erase my shape, because I had enough water all around. So that was my plan. I also tried to have some small variation. I wanted to have an access to my beach, at least some viewing spot, I guess. And I wanted to have some variation, so it's not all flat or round water around a roundish island, because the crescent moon is pretty round anyway. So that was the idea over there. And then I'm trying to round up the edges, but I will come back 10,000 times on this shape, and I will never be entirely satisfied with this, especially because you will see, but bridge placement is a whole unit of lesson in this video. But yeah, I'm trying to fill with more water, and I like the way that there is water near my resident service. I mean, there is on every side of my resident service, and then I left a little path near the museum. And here I am just rounding up the edges of my crescent moon, so you just fill up with one spot and then you remove just half of the water, so this way. And depending on whether I was in the outside of my crescent moon or in the inside, I added or not some squares. But this will not be the final shape, because I had to modify a bit for the bridge placement, and then I had to adapt a bit the shape. So yeah, this is not the final shape, but close enough. So you can see that it looks like a moon crescent, and I left a little island over there because yeah, it's cute. It's like a little star near the moon and everything. And here we are entering the bridge placement phase, and oh my gosh, this is like complete denial phase. I stayed there like for at least 10 minutes trying to process the information that a bridge would not fit there, and I was completely saying no. And I tried here too, and it wouldn't fit, and I was convinced, and it's not the first time that I'm convinced, that you can put a bridge on a 3 wide square, and apparently not. You need 4. I don't know. If you have the exact measurements, send them to me, because I cannot find them on Google. But then I was trying from every angle to place my bridge. Like, can it fit on the side, from the inside of the island, on the outside? I was in complete denial. Like, can I dig more water, less water? What can I do? And I tried everything, and it never worked. Yeah, you can see I was still doing some trials. Like, yeah, this is lesson number 4, I think. Bridge placement. You need 4 squares. So I counted 1, 2, 3, and I was like, okay, this might be the problem. So I went and added a 4th square. Yeah, and didn't realize you need to be near the water, but you can see that the bridge is there, and it looks beautiful. I was happy with it. And then I'm just gonna modify a bit my island shape because of the square I added. I was not satisfied with the shape, the new shape. And in the meantime, I will also skip and time travel to pay my bridge and add a second bridge. So at first I wanted to place my bridge on the bottom part and access to the beach like that. And then I thought, this is gonna be super weird because it's gonna be just like two bridges aligned with the top one and the bottom one. And I did not want that anymore. And for a reason, I wanted absolutely my bridge on the top to be facing the top. Yeah, because I don't know what I will be placing yet on the left. So just to keep my options open and not have a bridge that annoys me over there, I placed it there when I know that near the beach I will not place anything. But so I time traveled, I also went and fetched some trees, and so it is time to place the trees. The bushes, I went for those, they say pink, but it's more purplish bushes and the blue version of it. And they are very cute. I also had this pink camellia, I think is the name, in my inventory, which was super cute, and I wanted to also use it, maybe get rid of it because it was there on my island. And of course some cedar tree and normal trees, so a bit everywhere. And I'm also placing randomly bushes, and by randomly it's not only the placement but it's also the colors, because I'm randomly choosing between pink/purple and blue. And this will be a bit of an issue because in the end I forgot which one was what. And so when I went to place flowers, I was trying, to put the blue flowers near the pinkish bushes and the pink flowers near the blue bushes. So it would not be too much of like a color matching scheme. But of course I forgot where I placed which color, so that will be a failure, but I don't think it's a problem. And then I'm placing some fences, so the natural fences and also this wooden one, because this is then, I guess, step 5 of my build. I'm sorry, I'm losing track of what I'm saying. But so step number 5 is decorating and placing absolutely random object, trees, bushes, everything that you need to make it more natural. For a natural island, of course, I've seen like on Fairy Core Island that you can place a lot of drop star over there, and it's absolutely fantastic. I'm also thinking of like when I will be done with my island, going for like a witch core island theme. And I think for that, then I would place more like darker object, maybe design patterns with like a pentagram or something. So those kind of ideas. And then I'm still adding some natural element near the beach to make some sort of link, and placing a lot of flowers. I went for various colors, so of course in the blue tones, pink tones, but also a bit of white because I love it, and I tried to incorporate those black roses. And then I was also trying to get rid of those trees. They will probably not stay there depending on what I do with this part of the area, but they were in my inventory, and if you can check my inventory, it's always full with a lot of random stuff. Yeah, I don't need all my tools when I'm building, but I feel like I need them. And also I'm so not happy if they are not in the same spot as before, so that is why I always keep all my tools with me. And this is time for placing the design patterns everywhere, and I was a bit struggling just because of this shape. It's really hard because then you get a lot of design patterns that looks alike nearby, like side by side, because you don't have a lot of space to place them. So it was a bit tricky. I was like trying to avoid to have like too much round design patterns near each other and those kind of stuff. And then I was trying to place this red leaf spile, which is so cute. Yeah, I'm saying it for all those leaf spile, but I love them. And it was never going in the right spot, so I placed this little fence over there and it went to the correct spot. And you can see that on the little island I placed a light, because it reminds me then of a star, which is yeah, super cute, I guess. And then this will be struggle number 1000 in my video, but I'm trying to place this diagonal blanket, not to make a picnic area, but I don't know, just to make one. And it renders really cutely. Does that exist as a word? But I struggled a bit also because I forgot which patterns I had selected in my tool. Yeah, it's tired time. I don't know how you can be like more tired after a weekend than before, but for a reason I am more tired. And then I'm placing the rest of my flowers, trying to decorate every area possible. I will not put a lot of objects except for those leaves, the light. I also will place a little panel where I put a design patterns that I did myself, in fact, about a little moon. And it makes no sense to advertise that you have a moon island on your island, but in my head it makes sense. Like you would advertise, or be careful, this is the moon place. And then I'm putting some design patterns. I will not record, but later on I added some more because I realized that my flowers, like those purple one that you can see over there, yeah, those criminals one, they were still spreading. So it was like, be gone, flowers. And I added more design patterns. And then I'm added a little bit of weeds everywhere, literally everywhere. And here I wanted to place some patterns that would advertise like go to the beach. I don't know, since it was not going according to my initial plan, I was a bit lost. But I really wanted to have some kind of path that would like lead us to the beach, without being too much like repetitive or really like follow me, let's go to the beach. But I wanted my beach entrance to be over there, so I will try to decorate that beach accordingly. And then I was trying to finish up, like add some elements, but in the end it was all good. So this is the final reveal. Sun didn't show up, it went away for the final reveal, but yeah, enjoy. And if you liked my video, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye!